Hi folks, Evening Essentials on a Tuesday. Matt Noyce here, Danielle and I taking the show on the road. This one was a complete surprise to yours truly. Danielle's sneaky. She worked with our friends and she knew I was never going to want to go away during starting up the company and having the colder air coming in, but she worked it out. Say hi to Danielle. She's out on the deck. Hi, Danielle. We have a great view here. We are down spending a little bit of time in Punta Cana. What do you think about that? Just a few days and then back at it. And of course, had to bring along the computer and make sure everything stays updated. And look at the view's a little different at home in New England, right? Can't get enough of this view, says Sugarloaf, Maine. You know what? Winter sports enthusiasts would take this view over a tropical view any day. There's the snow that's on the slopes, the snowleage shot with the fall foliage as well. It's been fun to see the snow falling in the mountains. Sunday River, some pretty neat weather on the mountain this morning. We agree. We're going to add a little bit more to that too. The snow's going to keep flying, the higher terrain anyway. We call it upslope flow. It's when you get a west and northwesterly wind that comes in and there's just enough moisture. You can get these little pockets of snow that develop. The summit's got to pick up another inch or two over the course of, let's say, tonight into tomorrow morning, and then maybe a little bit more as we get through the day on Wednesday into Wednesday night as well. Of course, the colder air is settling in for a lot of us, but with the clearing sky, it gives us a chance to see the comet. Mike S. grabbed this shot out of Harvard, Mass. earlier in the week, but it's a beautiful chance to see Comet A3, as it's most easily referred to. I won't try and butcher the actual name of the comet here. We put it out on social media a couple of times, but bottom line, look in the western and west-southwestern sky about 30 to 60 minutes just after sunset. You'll be able to see it. It is the brightest comet we've had since Neowise back in 2020. Thursday, it's got a little competition with the supermoon that'll be coming up at the exact same time in the evening. So you might make use of the evenings here until then and enjoy what is a fantastic and rare view in our sky. Meanwhile, under a clear sky this evening, we're going to cool down enough that we get frost in a number of spots. A lot of the deep interior southern New England, much of central, western, northern New England. I'll show you here, not everybody's going to get cold enough and get a frost. See, part of it is this. You only need to get down to about 35, 36 degrees for frost. You don't have to get down to 32. But do you see that wind? A steady wind out of the west. So a lot of times a wind will preclude frost development. You have to have things calm down a little bit more, or you just go straight to a freeze. So that's why when we look at areas that are susceptible to frost for tonight, it's not necessarily many areas inside of Route 495. It's mostly along and outside 495 that is the best chance of frost tonight. That expands all the way down to the south coast by tomorrow night. And certainly this sets up some cold mornings for the kids. They're going to want the coats over the next couple of days. Notice the feels like forecast. The impact on the body very close to the temperature, but even a little bit below it with a breeze. Lower 30s for both Wednesday and Thursday morning. The afternoon gets better on Friday as we begin to get what will turn out to be a warmer air in here Friday. The weekend actually looks downright mild right now. Certainly not the case for tomorrow. High temperatures 50 to 55 for a lot of us. In the 40s in northern New England, spitting the raindrops and snowflakes across the mountains as we looked at. If you want to see that warm up that's coming for the weekend, of course, you can look at our Insights video we have posted on our website, onedegreeoutside.com, that deeper dive into meteorology. We talked about it in pattern predictions, which is posted as well. A new Insights video coming tomorrow morning at the website, onedegreeoutside.com. We'll be filming that from down here as well, but you can always grab our app. It's got all the latest data, and we've actually been using it here. It's helpful anywhere you travel. It's Noyce's 1 Degree Outside weather app. You can find that on the App Store or Google Play. That's how it looks from now. We will be with you, of course, bright and early tomorrow morning. Where else would we be but with you right at 1 Degree Outside and onedegreeoutside.com. Make it a great rest of your night.